Hey, we do a segment on this program, not very often, but we focus on maybe one or two companies a year called Small Caps Are People Too. And the reason is because these are companies that have great business models, good proprietary advantages, terrific management team. Sure. They happen to be trading on smaller exchanges like Amex or NASDAQ or small cap. And it's sometimes easier to kind of look under the hood of a company that is traded on those versus a NASDAQ company. So one such company we met last year and have followed their success. And I mean success by this company started off with a terrific proprietary advantage and now has gone into so many fingers and so many verticals. Origin Oil. Riggs Eckelberry joins me via Skype from Los Angeles, if I'm not mistaken, or parts north. Riggs, good to have you, pal.
Well, we're actually in the hood.
You're in the hood?
You're
like in Wilmington or something?
Yeah. No, we are in Adams Street, Adams Boulevard, which is. You were talking about getting under the hood of companies, and
yeah, okay, I get you. Okay.
Oh, very funny.
I'm trying.
No, you're doing.
Hey, Riggs. Really so we picked up a couple of new cities for television. San Diego being one of them. We've got several cities in Missouri, Alabama, and Houston now as part of our TV network. Can you give us a 50-cent overview about what you guys do so we can kind of get them up to speed before we start talking about what the latest is?
Well, we really have a breakthrough technology for separating organic contaminants out of huge amounts of water. And our strong focus today is on solving the problems of all that frack water that's flowing out of oil wells all over America and soon the world. That stuff's got to be recycled and sent back down the tube, saving water, infrastructure, environmental damage, all kinds of stuff.
Well, and the interesting part about this thing, too, is you guys have created this electro-water separation that has, I guess, for lack of a better, would you think your key selling benefit is the speed in which it does it or the effectiveness in which it does it, or is it both one and the same?
Right. Well, to be fast, you've got to be effective. What this is it's a real-time process, which means it's very easy to scale. If something's a batch process, then you got to wait while it cooks. This stuff does it in real time, so it flows into the machine and flows right back out clean, and it gets reused.
Let's talk about real quickly, this is such a great example, and I know this is just part of it, but I want to talk about the ammonia example, because ammonia is a contaminant in a lot of aqua farms, right?
Stinks too.
Yeah.
So I just want to get you to give this example, the before your technology, after your technology, how long it took to clean ammonia out of water, how it was done before versus what you folks do now.
Yeah, so in addition to all this CLEAN-FRAC activity, we have a bunch of areas where we're licensing our technology, and one of the cool ones is in fish farms, as we've been discussing on the show. And up till now, to get ammonia out of water takes up to 3 weeks, multiple ponds, lots of real estate. With our process, it takes a minute or two.
So instead, it's a minute or two. Let's.
How do you do it, by the way? How the hell?
It's electro-water separation.
Do you shock the water, or what's going on down there?
It's electro-water separation.
Yeah, it's It's basically electropulsing or electrical resonance that causes the electrochemical reactions in the water. In the case of ammonia, which we're changing it. Basically, we're creating pure nitrogen, and from the ammonia. So we have various ways we do this. The most exciting of all right now is our roadshow, and I've got actually some photos of.
Yeah, let's talk about that because we're heading to Colorado. The P1000 is going to Colorado. The Big Biz the Jump Television Studios team is going to go out there. No, you don't need to go.
No, I think I should.
You're not allowed to go.
Go ahead.
Tell us what you're going to do out there, Riggs. What is the showcase about this time?
Yes, well, this is the first stop in a showcase that will take us to Houston and California. Mm-hmm. And this is kind of our New Haven opening for the Broadway premiere,
Yeah.
So it's
like a still.
Well, and for our radio audience, what we're showing, we'll put these pictures up at bigbizshow.com. They'll also be up at originoil.com. But basically, what you're looking at is one of your Origin Oil trailers and electro-water separators getting ready to go hard at work, correct?
Yes, this is our licensee, Industrial Systems Inc. in Delta, Colorado, which is on the western slope. There's Dave Anderson on screen. And so we have our mobile lab. We have our 1,000-barrel-a-day unit there. Wow. And surrounding it are these huge frac tanks. There's 6 of these tanks. There's a pretreatment module. So what we've got here set up is going to be a real-time demonstration of our capabilities. The unit is functioning beautifully.
Ew.
Yeah, nice stuff.
So for our radio audience, what you're seeing is what looks like sewage. I mean, literally bottom of the pond scum sewage. And electro-water separation is going to turn that into what, Riggs?
Well, on the one hand, very concentrated, nasty stuff which can be safely disposed of or reused as valuable product. Yeah. And the other hand, clean water, which can be either recycled into the oil well or used downstream into various water applications. And the exciting part about all this is emerging that in places like California, the oil industry could actually provide water to those beleaguered farmers who are running out of water because there's a lot of formation water that comes out of those oil wells, and we can help clean that.
The interesting part about the oil wells and also the aquaculture and also the wastewater is, again, the speed in which you guys do this stuff. What do you hope to accomplish, Riggs, at this showcase event? Because there's going to be a few dignitaries there where I know we're filming for a documentary. There's a lot of stuff going on. Kind of explain what's happening on your end over there.
Well, it's very simple. We're going to have, the briefest possible speeches.
Which is why Russ won't be there.
Begin, be brief, be seated.
Yeah.
And the jokes won't be great, but hey, it's because Russ won't be there.
Thank you.
And then we'll have a demonstration of our technology, and then we're going to have lunch. There's a bunch of customers flying in. There's some people coming in from China right now. We'll have some officials, for example, from the Colorado River District, very, very interested in how this affects the watershed state, which is Colorado. So it's going to be a nice, tight event. It'll take place over 3-4 hours on the 27th. And if anybody's interested in showing up there, just email sales@originoil.com and we'll put you in the queue.
Yeah.
Is this a good lead gen for you guys? Is that really what it's all about, Riggs?
It's great lead gen for ISI, which is our second licensee. We have a licensee in California who is going to go public with their showcase in California end of June. And then ISI is getting a huge amount of business prospects for this. They have a complimentary frac water tank business, and of course you got to have clean water to put in the tank.
Exactly right.
And then of course Houston's coming up in July at a place called Express University, which is a fantastic showcase. That will be sometime in the middle of July.
Is this, by the way, originoil.com is their website. OOIL is their stock symbol. Riggs Eckelberry is the CEO of Origin Oil. So, and just one more kind of these showcases. These showcases do more than just attract customers. It's a proof of concept, right?
Right. This shows how technology can solve one of the biggest problems we have today, which is the explosion of fracking across the United States and soon in places like China, while also keeping the best practices for water, renewal.
Right. All right, Riggs Eckelberry, CEO of Origin Oil. Thanks, buddy. I hope to see you next week in studio.